Well, hey there, how are you today? This is a message for whoever needs to hear it. Hope you're doing well. I did some career readings for the energies on Sunday. I posted them on Sunday, so you can catch those. All right. Let's see where we go today. This is not tied to any zodiac sign. This, if you're drawn here by the title or by what's on the screen in my thumbnail, whatever that may be, then you're in the right place. So let's see where we go. Okay, what's going on? This is a message that needs to be heard. I'm going to turn this off. A message that needs to be heard. For who's ever watching, message needs to be heard. Who's ever watching, please. Okay, all right. More shuffling. All right. Okay, flexible, yang energy, woo, the fates. All right, so we are dealing with quite a lot these days, as you may know. When you try to take action, it feels like you're getting pushed back, okay? 5 retrogrades. Mercury is going retrograde June 17th. We have the eclipses moving into Cancer season. The solstice, the 20th, 21st, that new moon is an eclipse called the Ring of Fire. It's about something that needs to go away, okay? So something can replace it that's more nurturing, that's more loving. But I feel like every time you try to take some kind of action, you just keep getting pushed back. And the reason that is, it's not just the retrogrades, all right? It's not just the energy. There is something that needs to happen or wants to come in. And if you take action towards something else, it's just going to jam you up. So if you feel jammed up, like you can't make something move forward, it's because there's something better that needs to come in. So instead of focusing on the fact that, oh, this isn't happening, I can't make this happen, oh, it's the retrogrades, well, whatever. But the Wheel of Fortune is trying to make things move in a direction. And if you're more focused on the fact that you need to be the one to take action rather than the universe can bring in something, then you're going to be frustrated here. Okay? This is about allowing the universe to bring in something that really needs to be brought in. It may not be, you're manifesting in such a way that you're wanting control of how it happens. Or if you're saying, let's just take, for example, I want to manifest $1 million. And you have in your head that the only way that comes in is through the lottery, you're going to frustrate yourself if the money wants to come in another way. All right? So it's really about letting go of how things happen, because your mindset is antithetical to what the universe wants to bring in for you. All right, let's see where we go here. All right, so underneath is the moon. Again, like you're not really being allowed to see it, or there's something very deep here. Moon is feelings. Also, this is the new moon. The summer solstice new moon. The summer solstice new moon eclipse. Okay? Just say it. Yeah, there's really nothing going on. That whole 5 retrograde thing, and especially with Mercury being in retrograde. King of Cups. I'll walk you through this in a second. 5 of Wands. Yes, this is what wants to come through. Okay? So I feel like you could have a lot of people around you, or you just got a lot on your plate right now. And trying to push it all forward. Trying to make things happen. You're in a good place, though. You're coming from your heart. Justice. 4 of Wands. Wow. Check that out. 2 of Swords. Dude, gal, what up here? 3 of Wands. All right, beautiful. So this came out in the weekend readings. King of Cups and Queen of Cups. This could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I see that, and I see Libra. Okay, so Libra here, the universe is saying to you, it's really about balancing what you want, balancing what you're trying to make happen. This is a mindset of a very, I'm going to say Capricornian, a Saturnian mindset here. I'm just going to look at this for 1 second because, let's see, do I have my, yes. Oh boy, I lost it now. How did I lose it? Oh, here it is. What am I doing? The Jupiter retrograde in Capricorn is going till September 13th. That is about reviewing your visions, your ideals, and belief systems. Saturn in Capricorn is going till September 29th. What I'm saying about Saturn and Capricornian energy, Saturn rules Capricorn, all of this stuff in Capricorn energy is about doing it the hard way, okay? And you believe, right? Because Jupiter rules the Wheel of Fortune. Jupiter rules this card, Sagittarian energy, of letting it be freewheeling how things happen. And I feel like you're really in conflict with that idea. Okay, deep down, you just don't believe it. You're just not there. You're like, yeah, that sounds great, that whole manifesting thing. But I'm here to tell you that, between you and me and the lamppost, I just don't believe in that. Or I believe that I have to micromanage. Or I believe that if it doesn't get done, if I don't do it, it won't happen. If I don't take action, it won't happen. And there's a lot of stuff early in my connection with the law of attraction where I was sort of of the opinion like, yeah, you can't just wish for something and sit on your couch. Like, I believe that. I still believe that. All right, you got to take action. But there's a difference between, okay, I want to manifest $1 million. And so I'm just going to put that out there for the new moon. And then I'm just going to go about my life putting one foot in front of the other, working on my side hustle, working on my job, and just letting go of the idea that I need to know how it's going to happen. Okay? Just letting go of that idea. And instead, just seeing what comes across your path. Okay? And this can feel, especially to Capricornian energy, and I don't know why I'm saying Capricorn, but, well, I do, because of the Saturnian energy. This feels like, hey, I manifested and I'm waiting. Where are you? Right? It's not showing up on your timetable. It's not showing up when you need it to show up. It's not. And so right away you go into this I don't believe it thing, right? And so right away, you could have other people also talking to you in your ear going, it's just never going to happen, dude, right? And it's sort of like none of their business, but it's also put it out there. What have you got to lose? I feel like, what have you got to lose here? There's too much yang energy on your part, though. Okay, so the modification here is being more balanced about it. So here's the formula for manifesting whatever, whether it's love, because I see here the Queen of Cups, right? You're trying to manifest this person, manifesting a relationship with this person, and this is definitely gonna happen. All right, it's definitely a thing that's on the path here. But I feel like because you keep thinking that you're needing to put action into it in a certain way, in a certain energetic frequency, the action you're wanting to put into it is lower vibration, Saturnian. Things must be hard. I have to control everything. This is lower vibration stuff. The action that needs to be taken is releasing it to the universe. It's such a different feel. Okay, like for example, say you're working on a project and you really need that, like a side hustle or something. You really need that project to turn, money for you by a certain date. Okay, and instead of just focusing on doing the work of it, and being joyful, or having that, whatever that is, side hustle be super joyful and fun, and you're just loving it. It's just like coming out of you, like you can't help it. Instead of that, you've chosen a side hustle that is, this is what I can do to make money. It's a different feel altogether, okay? The side hustle, like, I did this myself. That's why I'm telling you this. These are the skill sets I have, and this is what it must be. Or I only believe $1 million is going to come through the lottery, from whatever reason. Instead, go to your joy, go to your happiness, go to something that makes you feel joyful, all right? That's what I did. I shifted out of, it's got to be video marketing, it's got to be media, it's got to be PR. I just don't even really like doing that, but that's the skill set I have. That's what I'm known for. Instead, I decided to do something that was fun. I needed a break. That's what this is telling me. That your mindset is of the opinion that you just don't believe it deep down. You just don't, you have fear around letting go, fear around not controlling every single step of the way. And so this is backwards. So what needs to happen here is, let's make a new request. Praying is how you ask. Learn how to pray. Praying is how you ask. Meditation is how you receive. Okay? So if you say, I'm looking, I want to manifest the love of my life. Okay? The love of my life. Well, what does that look like to you? Well, better question. Not what does it look like to you, because that's a thinking exercise. What does it feel like? When you're in that space of really loving somebody, what does it feel like to you? Everything that you want another person to do for yourself, for you, is on that list, right? You want to feel supported. You want to feel nurtured. You want to feel cared for. You want to feel cared about. You want to, all of these things, whatever it is. Get into the feeling of that and do that for yourself. And then you'll attract someone who does that, right? You'll attract that same frequency. So it's less about out there and it's more about in here. So this is how other people see you, very industrious, on the precipice of something new, on the precipice of it. But it's it's actually you that keep resisting it because you got to control everything about it. Okay, you got to control everything about it. So instead, pray, make the request, and have a beginner's mind. You know what a beginner's mind is? Someone who's clueless about how a thing's going to happen, but they're joyful about it. I'm ready to learn something new. It's super fun. I'm enjoying myself. That's where you need to go. Because this other stuff, this fear, this moon and two of swords here. Hi, go away, please. 8 of wands, fool, sun, 10 of swords. You've got to put an end to this, okay? Put an end to this behavior. I don't believe it. I don't know how it works. My mind is not wrapped around this. I don't know. I don't understand. You got to put an end to that. And instead, go into your beginner's mind. And you know what it feels like? A beginner's mind feels like, hey, you're excited to be here. You don't know really what's going to happen, but it feels really good. And hey, I'm going to, give it my all. And I'm really, 100% very much in it. All right. And just allowing that energy to radiate out into the universe. Okay. Allow it to radiate out, because that is what is going to attract in that person or that job or whatever it is. I'll never forget the feeling of it when I just let go of the thing I was trying to control. I was trying to control everything. I was trying to be the one in control. And I just let go of it. I was like, you know what? It's not working for me anymore. It really isn't. It's a struggle every day. I can't pick up the phone and I can't deal with the issue. I'm just like, like I just don't, there's nothing joyful about it for me. And I just let it go. That's how it felt to me, to just let it go. And when you do that, then there's no resistance, because when you are trying to control everything, like this is how it's got to work. It's got to work like this, and it's got to be 2 weeks from Saturday, and I've got to get that check, and I'm gonna, right, and all of this stuff. When you're doing that, you're resisting it. You're really resisting it. Okay, so the universe wants to bring in something great. What the universe is saying to you is, don't push so hard, or don't try to limit your controlling of when it shows up. Try to be more balanced about things. Try to spend more time in meditation, pray, ask, and then let go. And look at things like, oh my goodness, like with a beginner's mind. Absolutely. Because your hope is either it's a person perfectly matched for you, or it's work situation, it's a money situation, or something like that. But when you let go of being in control of things, that's when this can really shine and then that's when this really is lovely. You're just taking that leap of faith. And that's what needs to happen. So let's see where we go here. I'm gonna look at the blocks. I'm gonna look at messages to you. We'll see where this goes. We'll just see where the reading takes us. Okay? All right. So link is below for you, for whoever needs to hear this. See you on the other side, June 16th.